couple of weeks ago that Candice Lerae believed that she was a role model, believed that she should have had an opportunity in WWE long before Bayley did. And Candice has been jealous of Bayley ever since, and quickly into a cover. Hook with the leg down and a kick out. I talked to Bayley a little bit about that today, and she said, listen, I looked up to Candice. You know, I watched her as a teenager. I went to some of the indie shows that she was at. I worked just as hard as she did to get to where I am today. But she was the only girl wrestling in California at that time that I was getting close to in training. So in some ways, she was the only girl that I could confide in and look up to. Oh! Meanwhile, Candice Lerae has taken it out of proportion. Here's the cover and a kick out. Those are the words of Bayley.
Now it could be argued that the roles have been reversed. It's Candice Lerae who's chasing the victory over Bayley, who has arguably surpassed her throughout her career here in WWE. But there's a lot of similarities in these two superstars. Lerae, much like Bayley, is a student of the game. Both of these women joined this business for the love of the game, not for the fame of fortune.
Candice in control. This match continues live. I'm sure you noticed during the commercial break, it's been all Candice Lerae dominating Bayley in this one-on-one matchup here tonight on Friday Night SmackDown. This happened during the break. Great move by Candice.
Lerae turned the tides into her own favor, and it has been one-sided since. But you can never count Bayley out when it comes to sheer will. Bayley is unmatched.
Yeah, Bayley, a former four-time world champion, NXT champion as well, and Bayley now fighting back.
You have to wonder, is Bayley still somewhat in awe of somebody that she once upon a time looked up to? Is Bayley not aware that she has arguably eclipsed Lerae's accomplishments and she's the top dog now?
Well,
that can happen.
Well, I think Bayley has been hurt, actually, by the words of Candice Lerae. She said, sure, Candice had a lot to do with getting me booked in the early days, but I worked hard. I worked really hard to accomplish what I have in my career, and the fact that Candice seems to be jealous about it really bothers Bayley. And now Lerae looking to knock off Bayley for the second time in the last couple of weeks, and Bayley back to her feet with the right hand.
Bitterness can be a great motivator. It could be argued that's why Candice Lerae is in the position she's in. She's focused her bitterness toward Bayley and tries to advance up the ladder. The
and Bayley face first off the ring post. Candice aggressive and dangerous here today.
Lerae making the climb to the top turnbuckle.
Candice misses drop kick. Down goes Bayley.
Bayley rolled right through.
And Bayley with a clothesline. And that buys Bayley some time to regroup and try to get back into this matchup.
The drop kick from Candice Lerae seems to have awakened the fighting spirit inside of Bayley. And the role model now shifting the tides of this matchup back into her own favor.
Driving Candice into the corner. And Bayley now unloading with the right hands.
Maybe this is what Bayley has been missing lately. Bayley hasn't had the most successful couple of months. Maybe she needs that next level aggression.
Face first off the top turnbuckle.
We've seen in the past that Bayley is capable of it. She needs to let it out.
Hanging Candice up on the second rope. And Bayley now with Candice up on her shoulders. And Candice covered by Bayley and a kick out. Candice tried to counter, and Bayley able to take her down, and a count of two, and air fall for Bayley.
Bayley now setting up Lerae, likely for the flying elbow that has served Bayley so well throughout her career.
But the veteran Candice rolls out of harm's way as Bayley went up to the top rope.
Bayley looking to take a different route.
And Candice Lerae, Bayley in pursuit. And Candice
may have twisted her ankle or knee.
The official, Jason Aaron's back in her off. But wait a minute, Candice, and Bayley was ready for her. Stacks Candice up, and Bayley with the win.
Here is your winner, Bayley!
Well, listen, Corey, Candice has done that before, feigned an injury to get the upper hand. Bayley was ready this time around.
Bayley lured the poison pixie right where she needed her, and Bayley